Alright, so I'm trying to figure out if I've got everything connected here. Got the throttle is all hooked back up. Got vacuum hose 1 there into the T going in top, and that's connected to wherever it was in the background. I've got my choke right up here coming on down. My electrical to the TP, I believe that's called, is hooked up, and I've got my fuel line. Now the question I have is there's this port, looks like right here. I was curious if something is supposed to be hooked up to that. It almost looked like fuel was leaking out of it. And that brings me to my last question, is I've got this extra T-hose set up here that I kind of discovered that was connected to nothing. It wasn't hooked up to anything before. And that was just kind of hiding down in here. And I was just curious if this is something that's supposed to be hooked up or if that's just hanging out as a spare breather. I've followed it and it looks like it routes all the way down underneath and connects to the bottom of the battery box, but I wasn't really sure what that's for. My service manual doesn't really mention it. So for right now, where my carburetor is, I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything, that everything is hooked up how it's supposed to be. And if you could just verify that it is for me, I will reconnect it up to the manifold and give it a shot. Thanks again.